to Heist TV. Thanks for being here. Excited to be able to bring you some art and music tonight. And really privileged to be able to introduce our first artist. Her name is Bettina. She's all the way from Berlin and now calls Montello home. So please put your hands together for Bettina.
Thank you, Sam. Hello, everyone. And thank you, Sam. Thank you so much for having me here at the Heist, at this wonderful community of art and music. So you guys, you have to check it out. The Heist in Ripon in Wisconsin. Check out their live streaming events, live events. And it's a wonderful, beautiful space to be here. It's an amazing building and it's very creative. So please check it out. So I'm Bettina Medini and I have the privilege to bring up some magic for you today. Ooh, what is that? It's art. Art is magic, in my world at least, because we create something out of thin air that wasn't there before. The canvas is white, the paints are paints. And what am I going to create with this today? So I invite you on a journey. I have been on the journey with art for quite some time. I'm from Berlin and have moved to different places on the planet. I lived in Paris and in Luxembourg, so I say bonjour, bonsoir to all my French friends in the world, whether you are in Canada or in beautiful Paris. And I say hi to you all over the world, to those who are watching live and who are going to watch this in the future. I would say now is the time to get your paints out, in case you want to paint with me. I'm going to show you today how I start a painting. I have learned on my journey to not have any point of view. I stay basically out of the way. I bring in, of course, my gifts that I have with art. I bring in motion. I bring in my body. I learn to create with my entire body and to bring the awareness of my body into my creation. You might wonder, how is she doing this? What is she even talking about? Well, guess what? You all are here and you have a physical body on planet Earth. Now, there must be something very cool about it. You could be somewhere else on Venus or Mars or some other galaxy, but you are here right now. So, my question is, what did you all come here to create? And what can we all create together? My journey with art has been a journey that actually saved my life. Years ago, I was depressed, I was sad, I felt the entire weight of this world on my shoulders. How many of you are in this place right now where you don't know where we are going? I don't know where I'm going with my painting. You have so many questions. Maybe you have lost your job. Maybe your family is disrupted. Maybe societies are disrupted, split in two. There's so much polarity out there right now. How can we change this? How can we bring these broken and separate pieces, sort of, what if they were thrown into the air, like swirled up, and they are coming now back together in a different way? I like to say, what's right about this I'm not getting? What are the gifts here and what can I create? Now look at this. I'm here in front of you and I have a blank canvas. I have no idea what I'm going to paint. I brought two of my paintings along. They all came out of the blue, meaning I don't have any preconceived ideas. I never do sketches. I don't do composition. You know, I'm one of those wild animals that just starts breathing, mixing my paints, and today I'm going to paint with acrylic. So I have water ready, I have my brushes here, and I have all of you here. What if we create this today together? You all are there, no matter where you are, and I have a beautiful live audience here too. This is a co-creation, and also with this building. Without the Heist, I would not be here with you tonight. So, I will start, all right? Thank you to the glorious musicians. Keep playing, please. Whoa. All right. I wonder. It's like preparing a horse. You saddle it. You are kind with your horse, right? So this is how I start my canvas. And let's breathe. What is my first color? What color is pulling me in? Have you seen lately the sunsets in Wisconsin? Whoa, yeah. And the waters of our planet. What can they contribute? How free are you all willing to be? Is that scary? Maybe. Maybe it's exciting. As the sunset is unfolding here, and I try not to splash my paint on my other paintings behind the easel. Yeah, look. Oh. Here comes red. Glorious red. More water. And so see, I let this all unfold. I let it flow in its own way. Today I'm going to paint way faster than what I usually do, because I want to show you some examples. White, to create some blends. And I mix in right away gold. And now, let's bring in some darker tones. And I love also using my fingers for painting and messing it up. Be messy, right? What a freedom is that? Where we don't have to stay in the confinements of this reality, but we can be free. Changing to different brushes. Lightening up some areas. I love bringing the sunshine into your life. What sunshine can we all be for each other? Where nothing is right, nothing is wrong, and we create future with each brush stroke. How free are you all willing to be? Let's give it some sky. As the sun is gently setting, sending sparkles into the night sky. So then at times I just brush the wet paints. With acrylic I have to work fast as they dry so fast. It's this time of the day when the earth exhales and you have this gentle mist covering the meadows. Does the sparrow know what the next day is going to be? No. It just knows and trusts that the sun is going to be up again next morning, and it's going to sing its song. There's no limit to what we can create here. The only limit is the one that we are creating for ourselves. Are you willing to be free? I asked you that already. What does this have to do with painting? I wonder. How free are we all willing to be to create a different future? Where we all can live freely and express ourselves, where animals thrive. I wonder what else is in the canvas that wants to come out and be expressed. What is there? I'm curious. I always am curious. What else can unfold? What else wants to be here? And as I go, I find I need some different colors. And I find out that the tube is still closed. So, what if the things you think you need are not there right now? So instead of going, oh my God, now I cannot open this thing, it's like, okay, what other colors do I have? What tubes are open? Ah. Ah, yeah, and the journey continues. And as the sun sets, there's the big question, what can we create tomorrow? Thank you all so much for watching this, and please find my website, bettinamadeni.com, where you also find my... I still have 10 minutes? I still have 10 minutes. Wow, okay, so I keep painting. I thought the music is slowing down, and I saw some signs, and I thought, oh, we are coming to an end. And now the journey continues. All right. Even better. So what I do a lot, as I said earlier, I make sure that I keep breathing because sometimes it gets so still when I'm painting that I might forget it. So I bring in my palette knife. So you all have to know that this is totally impromptu. So a grand thank you to these amazing musicians who are here with me today. That's awesome. So we all create this in the moment. There's nothing, I just want to point this out. We haven't rehearsed or anything. We just got here and started creating together. So this is what the heist is all about. To be the impromptu artist and celebrate art. And so we are also celebrating all of you out there who are supporting artists in general, who are supporting us, who are supporting the heist. Please keep your curiosity. It's only killing cats, by the way, so you can be curious. I need more white. So the painting unfolds as I'm going. And I follow the rhythms. Each painting is different, has a different rhythm, asks for different things, and I follow where it wants to go. So it is a journey. And if you want to find out more about painting, abstract, if you are curious about it, come to one of my classes, or next time when you watch this video, paint with me. Try it out. Be curious. Be courageous. And create. So now is my finito, right? Now is we are coming to the end of our live streaming. You never know, really, like, right? So thank you so much for being here and for chiming in. And I hope this was a contribution. I see you soon somewhere. Thank you.
Welcome back to Heist TV. Thanks for joining us. It's really nice to be able to see Bettina create. Really nice to be able to enjoy that. Hope you enjoyed that as well. Look forward to having her back. We wanted to try something a little different this week and do a little bit more songwriters in the round. I think that what we really want to focus on is telling the stories of people and creators and what's going on. We're living in a really interesting and weird time, and we're all just trying to find our way through it. And so I really look forward to the programming that we'll be able to provide here, is just going and meeting new artists, not just here in Ripon, but around the country and other countries as well, and to be able to bring them back here, to be able to share their work on the stage as well. I think we have, and we're in an interesting opportunity to be able to do some really positive, good things, to be able to work together, to listen. And so I think that's what we want to be able to focus on, is more of the conversation behind the music, as opposed to just the songs, the stories behind them. So invited two of my favorite humans and songwriters, been able to go on the road with each of them separately, and look forward to going on the road with them together this winter. Billy Bronsted over here, the Tomahawk Kid, and Miss Tay, the girl that every time she sings, everyone goes, "I can't believe it came out of her. She's so small. How does she sound that big?" But we just wanted to write a few songs, or share a few songs that we wrote. And the first one we're going to share is a song about being on the road. And this song always takes me back to a tour that Billy and I were able to share together. And you never really know, when you get on the road or you spend time with anybody, you can be buds, but you never know what's going to happen when you're in a car for 2 months, driving from east to west coast and all the different things in between. But this song's called Ain't Life Funny, and this is my sister Jolivet. This is her favorite song. But it's just about the experiences of traveling and of the late night conversations, those different moments when you figured everything out and you've solved the world issues, and then you wake up and you realize that you didn't do any of the things that you had talked about, and I guess I found myself in a place where I wanted to be able to make sure to do those things, and like the people that we went along, the people that we met along the road, like they'll always be there, like when we're playing a song, like the different people that you wrote songs about. Like when you're playing those songs, don't you feel like they're with you in that moment?
Sometimes.
Yeah, especially this one. Yeah, so this one's about that, and it's called Ain't Life Funny. Where did the time go and why did it end? Hope you'll always know that I'll always be your friend. If I'm climbing a mountain or just surfing the seas, sleeping in a desert or just drifting with the breeze, well, everywhere I go I'll take a little piece of you with me. And we never got to talk well the way we wanted to, and we never got to do all those things we say we do. Don't life have a funny way of getting away? Don't this life have a funny way of getting away? Now I'm back on the road, selling songs for free, pushing up the pavement while I'm chasing down my dreams. They put my name up in Dallas and in New Orleans, all across the Midwest from LA to Tennessee. But everywhere I went, I took a little piece of you with me. And we never got to talk well the way we wanted to, and we never got to do all those things we say we do. Don't life have a funny way of getting away? Don't this life have a funny way of getting away? Now these days turned to months till they turned into years. Conquered all our demons while we battled all our fears. But somewhere along the way we drifted apart. And I know you don't like excuses, so I won't even start. I just wrote a little song and I hope that you can see that everywhere I went I took a little piece of you and me.
Everywhere I go, I'll take a little piece of you with me. And someday we'll talk by the way we wanted to. And someday we'll do all those things we say we do. And someday we'll talk by the way we wanted to. And someday we'll do all those things we say we do. Don't life have a funny way of finding its way? Don't this life have a funny way of finding its way? Don't this life have a funny way of finding its way?
Thank you. Thank you.
Suppose that's me, huh?
Yeah, it's you.
So we're sharing songs about the road, traveling, and all those things. This is one I wrote this last winter. My 2020 started with a month-long tour with some boys from Milwaukee called Listening Party, and everything happened right after that. So this is pretty much my last road story until further notice, until we hear the new ones. It's called Around This Way, and it's about traveling and meeting people and coming back and seeing them again. Well, I've been rough, I've been rude, yeah, I changed my attitude. I might even get you back someday. You've been right, I've been wrong, I could have changed it all along. Get you and I come back round this way. And the sunshine on the mountain, rolling down the front range to the quiet in Salina. Yeah, I catch you and I come back round this way. I'll build a frame you decorate, see the picture that you painted. Only heaven knows we're moving in someday. And I get out, I get around, I won't even plan my route. Catch you and I'm coming home someday. In the sunshine on the mountain, rolling down the front range, yeah, to the quiet in Salina. I catch you and I come back round this way. And the red dirt to the white sands, I'll be the wind in your wings. Through the desert to West Texas, yeah, I catch you and I come back round this way. Yeah, I catch you and I come back round this way. Yeah, I catch you and I come back round this way. Thank you.
West Texas is a crazy place, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a crazy place. Also, big shout out to Salina, Kansas, and Manitou Springs.
So I guess that means I'm up now. This song I actually wrote while they were on tour. I had first met both of you, actually, at kind of the same time. Not the same time, but within the same timeline distance. That didn't make sense.
We all played that festival in Campbellsport,
Yeah.
so we know each other.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they were headed on the road for a few months, and I had started falling in love with Sam, and then he left, and so this song was inspired by that and realizing that even though I was in denial about it, you can't help what you feel, and this is the first song that I wrote about him, and yeah, I don't know where you were at that point. I think maybe in the Southwest when I wrote this.
Yeah.
This one's called Come Back to Me, and this is actually released already, so it's out. Sing songs of reminiscence, a kiss would surely do. Come back home and find my lips and touch me true. Until you're here and embraceable, my heart waits here for you. I saw you walk away with your bags in hand. I knew that something changed when it hurt so damn bad. Now I wear your clothes around the house, 'cause I can't just hold your hand. Oh, come back to me. I didn't know my love was ever this deep. Darling, come back to me. Claim this heart of mine, please. Lingering a little bit, missing the way you sound in your sleep. And no one else could ever say my name the way you say mine to me. Darling, come back. Oh, come back to me. Claim this heart of mine, please. Come back to me. I didn't know my love was ever this deep. Darling, come back to me. Claim this heart of mine, please. Singing songs of reminiscence, a kiss would surely do. Come back home and find my lips and touch me true. Until you're here and embraceable, my heart waits here for you. Hands got a little sweaty.
That's one of the hardest things is like, you try and like write a song for somebody, right? I thought I was like okay at it. And then I started dating her and it sucks because it's like, oh, cool, thanks. Like I want to like give you like a, like here's a love song for you. And then she just squashes it completely. It's just like so much better. No, it's just beautiful. So she wrote, it's funny because the next song I'll play is like the song that I wrote. And I was like talking to her I think we were in New Orleans at the time, and I was sitting out there, and I was like, oh, this is going to be like a really nice, sweet thing, right? So I call and I do the song, and then like the next day she sends me that one, and I'm like, oh, damn. But this one is, this one was, we were out there in New Orleans, and is sitting out there, really nice space. There's like some orange trees out there, and so I wrote a little bit of it in New Orleans, and then the rest of it I finished in Ojai.
When she's away, start with the right key. When she's away, well, the wind hides waiting for the sun, but the sun decides not to shine when she's away. When she's away, well, the bees stop making all their honey, and the birds all travel south when she's away. When she's away, nothing feels the same. When she's away, nothing feels the way that it does when it does when she's away. When I walk in with no particular place to go, and so I traveled north until I reached your car door. We sat talking for an hour or 3, or was it 4? And I can't even recall what we talked about anymore. When she's away, nothing feels the same. When she's away, nothing feels the way that it does when it does when she's away. When she's away, well, the bears all sleep through the summer, and the beavers all lose their teeth when she's away. When she's away, nothing feels the same. When she's away, nothing feels the way that it does when it does when she's away. When she's away, nothing feels the same. When she's away, nothing feels the way that it does when it does when she's away. When she's away, well, the sun hides down from the moon, but the moon decides not to rise when she's away.
That's really great. It also gives me a lot of perspective on the song I'm about to play. I wrote this one in Ojai, or actually in Telluride. It mentions Ojai. And while their love story was playing out, I had one that was falling apart. And I wanted to fall in love again, I guess. So,
Wait up, can I just do a little liner note on this?
yeah,
song?
please do.
Basically, so we had gone through, it was like towards the end of our tour, and it was just a lot that happened. There was a lot of things that was from state to state and city to city, and so by the time we get out to Telluride's a beautiful place. You know, it's gorgeous out there, and I go to take a shower, and I hear him, like, I come back down. I take a shower, and I don't take, like, long showers necessarily. It just depends. I was there for, like, I was gone for, like, 10 minutes. I come back, and he's like, "Yeah, I wrote a song."
Yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah. It's actually now a duet, but I play it by myself still. Cause why not? It's coming out on November 13th online too. I recorded it with a girl named Rachel Hansen from Cumberland, Wisconsin. But it was written on that couch and Telluride while Sam showered. It's called Let's Fall in Love. Let's fall in love and move to Ohio. Let's get high and spend the night until you ride. Let's build a home somewhere outside of Jerome. Yeah, let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. We can laugh till we cry. We can sing all night. Come on, lean on it. Everything is alright. Put on your dancing shoes. Going out tonight. Yeah, let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love and move to Ohio. Yeah, let's get high and spend the night until you ride. Let's build a home somewhere outside of Jerome. Yeah, let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. It could be me and you in Manitou. It could be you and me somewhere in Tennessee. And maybe California, out Eureka way. Yeah, let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Yeah, let's fall in love. Let's fall in love.
So, mine is I'm about to bring down the mood a little bit. I'm gonna be real with you. This next one, the focus was a love song, right?
Yeah.
For this next round.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing, I think, pretty much.
I chose to do a song about loved ones that I've lost along the way. And I wrote this one during quarantine. And when you lose somebody that you love, it puts a whole new perspective on what love is. And also, for me, I really think about where we go after this, or, you know, is there still a part of us that lingers around? This is called Missing You. I'm just calling 'cause you've been on my mind.
just dropped on by. I don't know if you'll get this or if it's best you didn't, but I thought I'd give it a try. I'm just calling 'cause you've been on my mind. Sometimes I wonder if you already know how we are and how our lives unfolded. Would you still have been there, or would you have grown old? At least that could have been the story told. Sometimes I wonder if you already know. Can you hear me? Do you know just how I've been? Can you feel me? Are you missing you, my friend? Are you out there? Have you found your way again? If you're listening, know I am wishing you the best. Where you are, I'm sure you've made a home. Where you are, is it warm or colder? Have you found some comfort? Do you feel a thing? Where you went, is it even a place? Where you are, I'm sure you've made a home. Can you hear me? Do you know just how I've been? Can you feel me? Are you missing you, my friend? Are you out there? Have you found your way again? If you're listening, know I'm wishing you the best. I just thought I'd see if you're around. I'm trying to reach you from down here on the ground. What am I supposed to do? I don't really pray. All I wanna know is if you're okay. I just thought I'd see if you're around. Can you hear me? Do you know just how I've been? Can you feel me? Are you missing you, my friend? Are you out there? Have you found your way again? If you're listening, know I'm wishing you the best. I'm just calling 'cause you've been on my mind.
That was really beautiful. It's one of my favorites. We were gonna do the last song about a family, or just familial love, at least. But I guess before we get into that, I think with everything that's going on, I feel like everybody just continues to go about and like motioning through and trying to pretend like everything's okay, but like everybody's going through some kind of struggle, you know, and like as writers or creators, just humans in general, how are you finding this? Maybe not creatively, or just however. How are you dealing with the transition of the ever-changing that's going on in the world right now?
I don't know if I am.
Yeah.
I think I'm just waking up every day and doing something with my hands.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how to address it some days. So,
How has it been creatively? Like, are you finding yourself able to create now, or are you finding it more of a difficult thing?
I think getting off of tour mode, because I have to, really helped me remember why I started writing songs.
Yeah.
Because it was an exorcism of something for myself, I guess, or a way to get it out.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's my comment on that.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of people that play music and do music, and there's like so many people that do things just for a specific purpose. Like they'll like go and create something because they see the end goal instead of like enjoying just the act of playing music. And I think that's one of the things that I've enjoyed, like knowing both of you, is just that being able to witness the transformation in the writing, but also to know that there's artists like you that are paying attention to the craft and trying to just share love inside of a room. Like Bettina was up here painting, and like what she was putting out was just trying to put love into the world, and like that's a beautiful thing, and really am thankful to be able to enjoy your music and to enjoy your friendship as well. But like, how are you dealing with it?
With pandemic?
Just everything, yeah.
Life in general?
Yeah. How has it been for your writing?
I feel like it has definitely been very hard for me to write in the last how many months. I've gone through spurts of writing. Like I'll kick out like 2 or 3 songs at once, but I feel like they're few and far between. It's really hard for me at least, to be inspired by experiences, and like it's a whole other challenge looking from almost like the inside out, because I'm not going out and meeting more people or really building new experiences, like crazy adventurous things right now. And I think that it's about to change with maybe traveling to warmer weather and playing outside this winter. But yeah, I found it really challenging to get creative, even though you can write about anything, but really like true to my core, something that I really feel like I need to say. I feel like there's such large things to say right now, but I don't know how to say them correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It's a lot, so how do you capture it in a song?
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that I'm excited about is, when we started this project here, it was because, one, Ripon is beautiful. The area is. It was like it gave me goosebumps when I walked in. When I turned in the corner and saw the downtown here, and it's just 3 blocks, but it's 3 blocks of people that put a lot of love into each of their shops. Each of the places that are here. As you walk down the street, you can see that they care, and they help each other. It's a kind community here, and really thought that being able to take a historic building like this and to be able to focus on the arts would be something that we could be able to offer to this town. And in this time where this space is supposed to be to gather, we have to have like a gathering space, but you can't really do that now. And so, here's a way that we can be able to still give music and art and to share those things. What I'm excited about is through the winter now, we'll go on the road and start meeting other artists, going into new communities and being able to see how they're adjusting. What is this art community doing, and what kind of cool things are they working on? So that way then, as you tune in, hopefully the idea is just to be inspired, to be able to create, whatever it is, whether it's writing, whether, just like public speaking or doing anything to like break out of whatever your comfort zone. And that's the idea behind this. The idea behind Heist TV is just a takeover of your inhibitions, and to be able to hopefully push push you forward, and to be able to make sure that everybody gets their phone call when when it comes in. No, but just really thankful. I want to say a huge thank you to Bettina for being here and creating. Look forward to some more of that. A huge thank you to Chris and Cole and Aaron, production staff here, allowing to make sure that like you can see us and hear us, and for Rippin' Channel for coming and helping and being a part of this as well. Really thankful. Thank you to Rick Dom for coming and taking photos and sharing all of that. And thank you for tuning in. So this is just a small way to be able to say that you appreciate art. And that's what we're trying to do, is provide a platform so that way people can say thank you in a small way. So we appreciate you tuning in. And now this one is about our family. Sorry. But this one, my niece is here, and she actually was the person who inspired me to write this song, because when she was, I think you were like 8 or 10 or something, and he wrote this poem, and it was this recurring story. I forget how it went exactly, but the storyline of it really made me think about my parents, you know, her grandparents, and about their story. And the only reason why I'm doing music or anything at all is just because of the way that my parents raised me, with a lot of love and love for each other. And it's a lot of people grow up in broken homes or different situations. I was thankful to, I was fortunate enough to not, to grow up in a home where they taught us to care about one another and people, and just to love people, and they show that with each other every day. So this song is called Graciously Greeting, and it's just about their love for each other. And no matter what, throughout the years, when I go and visit, I'll still hear them laughing in bed together, you know, and it's a pretty special thing.
We were young, we were free, we ran around screaming, and we played in the dirt and we fell down bleeding. Well, it's black and white when the truth you were seeing. With the coming of age, it all turns to gray. But now our youth is bloomed, and it's you that I'm seeing, with your white dress on and your red lipstick gleaming. Well, you're twirling around in your head, you were dreaming of hearing those church bells ringing, and we still smile, graciously greeting. Oh yeah, we smile, graciously greeting. Well, inside it's turning and needing. Oh yeah, inside it's turning and needing. Yeah, so much has changed, but you still look the same. But now our hair has turned gray. It's you that I'm seeing. Well, you're lying in that bed and your heart's barely beating. Your lungs are bruised and it's hard to keep breathing. And so I fight back these tears, 'cause inside I am screaming. And we still smile, graciously greeting. Yeah, we smile, graciously greeting. But well, inside it's turning and needing. Oh, yeah, inside it's turning and needing. Yeah, so much has changed, but you still look the same. But now 10 years have passed, it's you that I'm seeing. Your eyes shining bright, your smile is gleaming. As we watch our grandchildren run around screaming. And now our hearts are truly completed. And we still smile, graciously greeting. Yeah, we smile, graciously greeting. We still smile, graciously greeting. Yeah, we smile, graciously greeting. Yes, so much has changed, but you still look the same.
I love that song.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
Thanks. My niece wrote it. I've just been claiming it as my own.
Speaking of that, Sam helped me write this, and it started as a song. Well, it started as a lot of different things, but it became about my family. And I was raised in Tomahawk, Wisconsin. My dad was an electrician, worked on the road, and my mom stayed at home and just took care of me. So this just kind of walks through the shoes of all three people in this story. So.
Mama's lying in bed, Daddy's lacing his boots. Yeah, that son'll be coming up soon. Works his fingers to the bone just to build a happy home. Mama's still singing all alone. Just come back home to me. Tell me you need me. Yeah, Daddy's touch never sounded so sweet. Just come back home to me. Now Mama's waking up with a favorite coffee cup. Daddy's just sweating down at the yard. And those kids are all screaming. Yeah, Daddy's daydream could have been home for just one more looking up. Yeah, I'm always looking rough. Last night I played my fingers to the bow, but I'm lacing my own boots, humming my own tune to another old empty bar room. So pass that bottle to me. I don't pay nothing for free. Yeah, the road back home never sounded so sweet. So pass that bottle to me. Come back home to me. Tell me you need me. Yeah, daddy's touch never sounded so sweet. Just come back home to me. I'm working through next week, so tell me you miss me. Yeah, mama's love sounded so sweet. Coming home, baby. So pass that bottle to me. Don't pay nothing for free. And that road back home never sounded so sweet. So pass that bottle to me.
Thank you. Thanks for the help, dude.
Oh, it makes me want to cry every time.
Still choked up? That is not a joke, folks. I think this is the last one. This is the last tune that I think we're playing today. This is called We Can Be, and the topic was on family. I thought this was kind of all-encompassing of whatever family might mean, even if it means strangers, passerbys, friends, and family. This is about loving everybody a little bit better, and I wrote this one just before quarantine, and it was kind of, I don't know if ironic is the word, but it was kind of crazy how 2020 evolved to be, and this song I feel like has just become more relevant as the days pass. Yeah, I feel like we, especially with the obstacle that technology has given us to be able to communicate, I mean, it has its pros and cons, but I feel like it's really made us very self-centered and forget the people around us almost, and think very inward. So this is about loving outward in whatever direction that might be. Does anyone in this time even try to make things brighter? As the years have passed, so have the ways.
start to lift our neighbors. Where did the love go? Where did the talk end? We need some help to make this better again. Is there a day where we all will speak? I know that with the care we can be. What could have been a longer than life friend is instead another chance burned. What a waste to choose all entitlement rather than just lending a hand. Where did the lights go? Where did the help end? We need some change to make this better again. Is there a moment when we'll see that if we love, we can be? Oh, we can be. There's room here for plenty. I am on my knees asking, will we all be there? Will we be better? Oh, it's better to start now than never. Can we right now so the rest can see that if we love, we can be? That if I love, that if you love, we can be.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for you guys here in the live audience. Thank you for being here. Be sure and take a look at Bettina's work. She's got some great not only paintings but clothing as well. So definitely look forward to having you back again and going through and learning more while we paint together. This is Tay. You can find her at This Is Tay Music. Yeah. And this is Billy Bronsted. And you just put a .com at the end of that name, and you can find him. My name's Sam Luna, and this is The Heist, and I look forward to broadcasting to you next week.